Hey, Shalom. Kahala, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the argument of pushing this word in truth and sincerity. This is Mathia from the GMS Dallas camp. And just sitting here, taking a break from work, looking at, the trees and the birds chirping. It's a, you know, it's an evil time, but yet it's a joyous time for the elect. Okay, the elect of Israel, who are so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the reason that's being is you seeing the prophecies appear before your eyes, you know, and and we know what's coming, what's on the horizon. That's the actual kingdom of heaven, you know. Also, this is when we see the kingdom of heaven come about. What's going to come about from that? The judgment and captivity of Esau Edom, who is the so-called white man. People don't want to go and, you have people that don't believe or don't want to believe, but that is a man that's is pure wickedness on the left hand side that wrongs the earth. You know, say he's a spawn of Satan. You know, he's an adversary amongst he's an adversary to you Israelites. So I wanted to get into go into like the judgment and captivity that awaits for Esau. You know, this is one thing that we should be celebrating as well. You know what I'm saying? Where Yahweh Shai is going to put our enemies in subjection, which is his enemies as well. Okay, going to the Romans, going to the Greeks. You know. So starting here in Isaiah 34:1, it says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all that things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is upon all nations, and fury upon all their enemies. He has utterly destroyed them, he has delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. The mountains shall be melted with blood." All right, and that is that's basically showing that's going to be total annihilation. That's going to be total annihilation. Now, this is going to be this is what is culminating. This is what is coming about upon the face of the earth that's developing. We're gonna go through Jacob's trouble. Esau, it's gonna be World War III, and from there, we're gonna see the chariots of the Lord. From there, the elect are gonna be delivered up, and like I say, the armies that are gathered up, they're gonna be utterly destroyed. They're gonna be fighting amongst themselves. You can go into 2nd Ezra 13, how it tells when they see the chariots of the Lord, they're going to be so afraid, but yet there's fight. They're going to turn around and start fighting amongst each other and attack the chariots, which they're going to be wiped out. But verse 4 it says, "And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as a fallen fig from a fig tree." All right. Now, this is what is this going into? It's going to be dissolved. What's going to dissolve, and the heavens going to shall be rolled up as a scroll. Okay, this mind, the heavens is going to be rolled up as a scroll. So basically, it's going to show that's going into those thermonuclear explosions. So when the thermonuclear missile hits the ground, what do? It blooms up, and it looks like a scroll. Okay, it looks like a scroll, or like you say, some rolled up together. All right, and to back that up, I want to get a quick precept here. This is Revelation 6. Let's start at verse 13. It says, and the stars of heaven shall fall unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of the mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll, and when it's rolled together, every mountain and island were moved out of their places. So that's going into that destruction of those missiles, right? And like I say, the elect, they're going to be saved out of it. But Esau, he's not going to repent. And like I say, it's no room for repentance for Esau. So he's going to get destruction upon him for what the filthiness and the wicked things that he's done, right? And I can go ahead and let's get that as well. All right. This is Revelations 9, verse 20. And it reads, it says, and the rest of the men which were not killed by the plagues, yet repented not for the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, and neither can see nor hear nor work. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their theft. And all that in verse 21, where it started, said, neither repented they that of their murders, nor of their sorcery, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. That's Esau's rap sheet, and he will not repent from that, so he has to be destroyed. Okay, and the elites of Esau, they're going to be put in chains. They're going to be working, building up the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and what's going to happen after 1,000 years? They're going to be destroyed. All right, the light of the wicked is going to be put out, pursuing Job 18 and 5. All right. All right, so we like you say, we know the nations again are still beefing up with one another. So this is coming where we're going to see something that's never done before upon this face of this earth, as far as the destruction that draweth nigh. This World War III is going to be the last world war, okay, and it's going to usher in the kingdom of heaven. All right. And who's going to be leading that front? Yahweh and Yahushua. Okay. This is Isaiah 66, verse 15. It reads, behold, for the Lord will come with fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay, and what did it say? He's gonna. It's starting off, which we already know that he's gonna bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, with Jehoshaphat is what? Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment, and he's gonna plead with flesh there. So when he pleads with the flesh, he's gonna. That's the build up with it, and when that kicks off, World War III is going to kick off, and this is going to be the start of the process of America being destroyed. Because, as it says, the beast is going to hate the whore. Okay, and what's going to happen when you hate the whore? He's going to what is that in Revelation 17 around the 6th verse? What's going to happen? He's going to burn the whore with fire. Right? Matter of fact, let me get it. This is Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest, and the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and she shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Okay? And what's going to happen is the Lord is going to return, and while the fire is brewing, and what's going to happen? He's going to add on to it. Right? So, just wanted to get into that. Basically, what we're seeing now, we know the coming of the Lord is shortly, fastly approaching. We know we have to go through the we're gonna go through some times, and it's gonna be tribulations and what have you. But we know that we have the covering of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We're on the whole body of the armor of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, so we just got to keep pushing. Okay, we've been sitting here and measuring the time diligently. You know, so we just have to keep pushing. And the judgment of Esau is drawing forth. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, when we say judgment Esau, it's going to be the judgment over the whole world. It's going to be judged. But we say Esau Edom because that's who's the head of the heathens. And we'll get one more because we like I say, he's the head of the heathen because he cut us off from being a nation. All right. This is Psalms 83. All right. And let me start at verse 1. It says, it's Psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. O lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. And as Esau lifted up his head, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against the hidden ones. Okay? And they have taken crafty counsel against you, so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true nation of Israel. And it says they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that they name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, and they are confederate against thee. So they are confederate against thee. They have came and they have unified to cut you off being a nation, to bring you low to the earth. So it's not just Esau Edom, it's the other nations as well. Okay? They're going to be destroyed amongst through the thermonuclear destruction and by way of the chariots as well. But we know this judgment is coming. Esau is going to be put in captivity. You know, judgment is coming. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wahab HaKadash, Shalom.